Hey everyone, Shabby Gamer here and welcome back to some more Hearthstone. Now, I've been away for a couple of weeks and while I've been away, obviously I've not spent any money because I've been on holiday, all inclusive, all that sort of shebang. So, I managed to save a bit of money and I thought to myself, what should I do with that money? And I thought, screw it, some more Hearthstone packs. We've got 78 of the Ungoro packs because there's been a bit of an update on Hearthstone and there is a big increase. I think I've got an extra 18 packs for buying the £60 package. So I've got 78 packs to open, which I'm going to do across 2 episodes, 39 packs each episode. And I believe there's been a few other changes where you can't get a duplicate legendary now, which would be good. And also a few extra little bits and bobs. So let's have a quick look. I would like to get some more of the legendaries from the Ungoro ones because they are the quest ones, which are really useful at this point in time. So let's crack straight in. Turn my volume down before we get to the microphone. Right, it'd be lovely if we could get a legendary pretty early. We've got a rare in this pack, which we're guaranteed to release. We're guaranteed at least 1 rare in a pack, and we've got 2 here. Hallucination. Discover a card from your opponent's class. Stealth and Poisonous. Giant Wasp. Now, of course, we're probably going to have a lot of these already, but what we will do is probably just break them down for dust and use them to build the decks that we want to build. So our first rare is Earthen Scales. Give a friendly minion +1/+1, then gain armor equal to its attack. That's actually pretty good for a druid. I like that. And the other one is Mirage. Got a golden one as well. Choose a friendly minion and summon a 1/1 copy of it. I like that. I do like that a lot. So 2 rares in our first pack. I really want to get at least, for 60 quid, I want to get a couple of legendaries, you know. At least a couple. Right, so we've got 1 rare in this pack. We've got a Hot Spring Guardian. Got a Giant Mastodon. Air Elemental. A Fire Plume Phoenix, which is good. Elemental Shaman. I quite enjoyed that deck last time, actually. So we have to look at again. And a Steam Surge, another Elemental, but this is a Mage only Elemental. If you played the Elemental last turn, add a Flame Geyser to your hands. That's actually pretty good for a Mage Elemental deck. So for 4 mana, you get a Flame Geyser and it's 5/4 damage. That's a really strong card, actually. Really strong card. I like that. Come on, legendaries. Already epics. We've got no epics yet. Oh, that's another bad pack. Air Elemental, boring. Long Neck, boring. Mastodon, we just got on the last pack, boring. Giant Wasp, I had one of those already. Well, the rare is going to be a Steam Surger. Is that the same one we just got, isn't it? Yeah. One after another of those Steam Surgers. So we're getting a lot of dust to build the cards we want. There's a rare. Again, just 1 rare in the pack. Hallucination, we've had 1 already of. Tire Creeper has +2 attack during your opponent's turn, which is actually a really good little taunt card. I quite like that one because it does a lot of damage when people try and take it off the board, but it doesn't do a lot of damage when you're attacking with it. It's a really handy one to use. Rockpool Hunter, give a friendly Murloc Wasp 1/+1. Never really done a Murloc deck before. I'll have to look at that at some point. And a Tolvir Warden. Battlecry, draw 2 1-cost minions from your deck. Okay. Useful. I think that's really good actually if you're doing the Hunter quest, which is to put down a lot of 1-cost mana minions. Again, another pretty poor pack. Tire Lurker. That is really good as well. +1. Sorry, it's a +3 attack during your opponent's turn with 7 health and a taunt as well. So that's really good. This is really good as well for facing off against certain decks like Warriors and so forth. Volatile Elemental. Deal 3 damage to a random enemy minion. That's pretty useful as well. Emerald Reaver. Deal 1 damage to each hero. And a Mirage Caller. Choose a friendly minion and 1/1. We've got one of those already this episode, haven't we? Come on, let's get some good stuff. Where's the legendaries at? Or at least we haven't even had an epic yet. We've got 2 rares this pack. It's a better pack than we've had so far, but still not great. Wind Fury, that's pretty good as well. Stormwatcher. Tar Lord has +4 during your... Wow, look at that, 11 health. That could be a real useful card for... We had a pretty good warrior deck, I mean, a very defensive one. That's a very good card for that as well. Our rare is going to be a Shell Shifter. Choose 1, transform into a 5/3 stealth, or transfer into a 3/5 with taunt. Pretty useful. And Volcano. Deal 15 damage randomly split across all minions. That's a good board clearer, that actually, for Charlotte. Right, come on, give us some. Give us at least an epic. We're not getting any good stuff, are we? Archanologist, Battlecry, withdraw a secret from your deck, which is good for a mage secret deck, I suppose. Grievous Bites. Deal 2 damage to 1 minion, deal 1 damage to... And again, that's a pretty good little board clearer as well. Flame Geyser, dead 2 damage and add a 1/2 elemental to your hand. And the rare is a Servant of Kalamos. If you played an elemental last turn, discover an elemental. Really good for the elemental. Right, what's next? Come on, give us something good. Ah, we got an epic. We've got 2 epics. Right. Right, so we've got a bit more better things going on now. Razor Petal Volley. Air Elemental. Ravasaur Run. Right, our first epic is Primordial Glyph. Discover a spell and reduce its cost by 2. I think I made that one in the previous episode. Our next one is an Emerald Hive Queen. Your minions cost 2 more. Which is, it's an interesting one, that, because it gives you a strong thing on the board to start off with, but then it makes it more difficult until this is killed. So it's a bit of a, it's one of those sort of ones. Come on, where's the freaking legendaries at, people? Direhorn, a Taunt, Battlecry, Adapt. So that's actually a really good card, actually. Rockpool Hunter again, Ravasaur Runs again. We'll open the rare first. Humongous Razor Leaf, can't attack. Well, that's a bit useless, isn't it? If you can give this Taunt, it'd be a very useful card, actually. It's just getting it Taunt, isn't it? And Ornery Direhorn again. So 2 in 1 pack of that. We're definitely going to have a lot of dust at the end of this. Well, we're only going to open half the packs in this one. We'll open half in the next episode as well. Forager, Tar Creeper, nothing special, Mastodon, Hallucination. We've had 3 of those already. And a Crystalline Oracle. Copy a card from your opponent's deck into your hand. Pretty useful. It's luck of the draw, that one, isn't it, really? You could get something amazing, you could get something terrible. Oh, Lost in the Jungle. Summon 2 1/1 Silverhand Recruits. Good for a Paladin. Ultrasaur, Air Elemental, Stegodon, and Volcano once again. Give us a legendary, come on. Oh, again, terrible packs. Tarlord, oh, we got gold. Crackling Razormaw. Adapt a Friendly Beast. That's actually not too bad for a hunter. Nice gold. It's an animated gold as well, moving along. Thunder Lizard, Giant Wasp. We've already had 2 of those in this episode. And an Obsidian Shard for a rogue. Costs 1 less for each card you've played from another class. Interesting. So that'd be using like the cards where you steal from other people, wouldn't it, really? I think it's what rogue does. I've already used a lot of rogue decks in this game, to be honest with you. 2 rares in this pack. Stegodon, Tarlord, Razor Petal Lasher, boring stuff, really. Well, Tolvir Warden. We've got a gold version now. Draw 2 1-cost minions from your deck. And the other one is going to be a Vine Cleaver. After your hero attacks, summon 2 1/1 Silverhand. That looks like a really good weapon, actually, because that's real. You're doing a lot of damage. You've got free durability, and you're summoning Silverhand Recruits at the same time. So you're really doing a lot of different things at once with that. Quite a powerful weapon. What have we got here? We've got a rare. Just a rare in this one. Thunder Lizard, boring. Binding Hero, restore 5 health to your minion hero. Egg Napper. Summon 2 raptors. That's a pretty good one. That's probably pretty good for the old hunter class as well, because you'll be summoning. Either because I don't think classes one cost, are they? And a vicious fledgling. After your minion attacks, a hero adapt. Okay, that's pretty good. So you can get it down, and if you can attack the hero, and you can adapt it next turn. That's pretty useful, actually. Aha! Legendary! I don't know why I said that like that. I apologise. Hydrologist. Discover a secret for a paladin. Firefly. Add a 1/2 elemental to your hand. Razor Petal Lasher. Thunder Lizard. And our first legendary of this pack opening. So I'm going to hope that it is going to be as I've read, and it's not going to be a duplicate. I've got the priest one already. What we're going to get? What's a paladin one? Taunt. Battlecry. Set all other minions attack and hero and health to 3. That's an interesting one. It could improve your deck while taking down your opponents as well, actually, especially late on. I'm not sure how I feel about that, but it is a legendary we don't have, so it'd be useful if we do need to make a paladin deck. I'm sure we'd need to for quests at some point. So we got our first legendary. We've got 2 rares in this pack. And a few adaptation, adapt to friendly minion. Okay, that's one we haven't had yet. Jeweled Macaw. Cornered Sentry. Taunt Battlecry. Summon 3 1/1 raptors for your opponent. Okay, that's because it's so strong. It's a 2/6 with a taunt, It's only 2 mana, and it gives your opponent 3 1/1 Raptors to sort of balance the game out a little bit. And Light Fuse Stegodon. We're getting quite a lot of good Paladin cards actually this episode. With a Legendary as well, an Epic in this pack. And a Rare, okay. Crackling Razor Maw. Just got gold of that earlier, didn't we? Ultra Saw, I think, is a duplicate. Tar Creeper's definitely a duplicate, so I've had loads of them now. The rare is going to be Molten Reflection. Choose a friendly minion and summon a copy of it, which could be really useful end the game when someone's got something special on the board. And a Gentle Megasaur. Battlecry, adapt your Murlocs. Okay, so in a Murloc deck, that could be very, very useful. Really give you some overpowered Murlocs early on. Right, so pack 18. We've got 1 legendary in 18 packs already, which is actually not too bad. Revasaur, Runt, Sabertooth, Stalker, Firefly, Jewel Macaw, nothing special. We're literally just here for the rares and the epics and the legendaries, aren't we really? If you played an elemental last turn, add a flame geyser to your hand. I think we've seen those already. So we've got a rare. Just a rare again. Hot Spring Guardian, Egg Napper, Pterodox Hatchling, Tar Lurker, and the rare is a Free from Amber. Discover a minion that it costs 8 or more and summon it. Ooh, that's not bad. When it says discover, does that mean just random, or does that mean from your hand? Discover 1 of 3 cards, add to your hand. Okay, so it literally could be anything. Not bad actually. You could end up with something pretty useful. And the fact you get a choice of 3 means you can change it depending on what the situation is in the match. Nothing special there, and the rare is going to be a Terrascale Stalker. Trigger a friendly minion's Death Rattle, which is pretty useful actually for its die. Especially some of them have got like a Death Rattle to resummon themselves, haven't they? Grievous Bite, Firepin Phoenix, Lost in the Jungle, Stubborn Gastropod, and the rare is going to be Raptor Hatchling. Shuffle a 4/3 Raptor into your deck. Pretty useful actually, because it means you've got a 1-cost minion and you're going to get another strong. I don't know what cost the 4/3 Raptor is going to be. Probably another 1, which means that's actually a really useful card. So what we're going to have here then, just a rare again. Open all those then. Ravenous Pterodox. Destroy a friendly minion to adapt twice. Actually, I've used that quite a few times. It's a really good card. Draw a secret from your deck. Restore 5. Yeah, nothing special. Emerald Reaver. Deal 1 damage to each hero. Spike Ridged Steed. Give a minion +2/+6 and taunt. When it dies, summon a Stegodon. That's actually really good. I like that. I do like that. I think some of these Paladin cards I'm looking at, I'm starting to feel like it could be a really interesting little deck to put together. We've got a rare and an epic. Okay, good. These are no interest to me at all, because we've got them all already. Free from Amber, we've already had one of those recently. I'm pretty sure we've got 2 of them now. And the epic is summon copies of your damaged minions. Ooh, that could be very useful. If you've got 3 or 4 damaged minions on the board, you can get copies of them all. We've got an epic and a rare. Okay, what's these? Nothing. Oh, we've got gold. Makari Fellhound. Discard 2 random cards. It's a real strong card to put down there with Taunt as well. The rare is going to be Volcano. We've got that already a couple of times. And the epic is going to be a Bright-Eyed Scout. Draw a card that changes... Draw a card, changes cost to 5. So that could work out really well, and it could backfire if you get something that's less than 5. Ends up costing more, but it could end up being really good if you get like a legendary come out that should be 9 and drops down to a 5. Again, nothing special really, and the rare is going to be Molten Blade. Each turn this is in your hand, it transforms into... That's actually pretty good, because it does change into some pretty good weapons sometimes. It's just about keeping it there until the time it works to summon it. Another epic and a rare. Okay. Nothing special in the normal. I think we've got all the normal cards anyway. Another Molten Blade, and the epic is going to be... Gluttonous Ooze. Destroy an opponent's weapon and gain armor equal to its attack. Okay. I'm assuming that's for your hero, so that's not a bad one actually. But again, it all depends against who you're facing up against. That's useless against certain classes, but facing up against a warrior or paladin, that could come in quite useful. Another epic. Right, we're starting to turn things around a bit now. We're getting some decent packs. If you control at least 2 of the minions, gain taunt. That's a good one. I like that. Lost in the Jungle, we've got a couple of those now. Let's see what the epic is. It is Stone Sentinel. If you played an elemental last turn, summon two free elementals with taunt. That's really good. I like that. I'm pretty sure I've got 2 of those already. I think I made them for our shaman deck. Well, where's the rest of these bloody legendaries? I've only got 1 so far. I know I'm sort of pushing it a bit. I probably shouldn't get legendaries that often, like, but... Ooh, a Volcanosaur. Battlecry adapt, then adapt. So you get 2 adapts with that. That's actually not a bad card. I like that. And a Tolvir Warden. Draw 2 1-cost minions from your... That's really useful if you've got the Hunters quest. That's why I'm sort of pushing for more legendaries, because there are a lot of legendaries in this set with the quests. Nothing special there, is there? Fireboom Hardbringer. Reduce the cost of elementals in your hand by 1. That's really good for the elemental deck. And talking of elementals, if you played an elemental last turn, I think we've got that quite a few times, haven't we? Right, so we've got another 11 packs in this episode, then we'll hold the rest on for next episode, I think. So we can get some more luck before the end of this one. I'd love to get another legendary before the end of this one, though. Restore 5 health to a minion and your hero. Nothing special really across those. Stonehill Defender, Taunt, Battlecry, discover a Taunt minion as well. So really good for a deck where you're protecting yourself, which is what a warrior deck wants to do. Protect and armor up, and then just outlast your opponent really. Again, nothing really. I like this Stormwatch though. Wind Fury. Wind Fury means you can attack twice if you didn't know that. Golaka Crawler, destroy a pirate. It's pretty good. I think pirate decks were quite strong for a while, so that was probably put in the game to try and negate the pirate decks. 2 rares in this pack. Could do with it, because any of the more crappy single ones. Direhorn Hatchling, shuffle a 6/9 Direhorn with Taunt into your deck. Love it. I've got Golden Obsidian Shard now. Nice. Yeah, 2 normal ones, now we've got a Golden one as well. Ironhide, I don't know if we've got that. We must have some of those. Got loads of these Lost in the Jungles now. Getting stupid with them. And the rare is going to be a Humongous Razor Leaf. Come on, give us another legendary in the last 2 packs. Got a rare. Just 1 rare in this pack then. Nothing special. And the rare is a Mirage Call again. Nothing special. Got quite a few of those already. Oh, I got an epic. Go on, give us something else. Oh, an epic and a legendary in 1 pack. This is the pack. This is the pack. Right, the epic. Epic Stampede. Each time you play a beast this turn, add a random beast into your hand. Like it. And the legendary. I would love to see another quest one, but again, there's a lot of good legendaries in this. And oh my god, it's a golden legendary. It's a golden legendary. Whenever you discard it, maybe discard this, give it 2/2 and return it to your hand. That's actually really bloody good. Because the way that a Warlock deck works is there's a lot of discards for strong cards. If you've got this in your hand, then you can keep making it stronger and stronger and stronger. I like that. I really like that. It's a golden one as well. That's just so rare to get a golden legendary. I'm so happy with that one. It wasn't a quest one which I was hoping for, but definitely going to strengthen our Warlock deck pretty... Oh my god, we've got back-to-back legendary packs. Back-to-back legendary packs. Let's go for it. Legendary. Open the way gate. There we go. We've got ourselves another quest. Cast 6 spells that didn't start in your hand. Reward to get Time Warp from Mage. Not quite sure how good that one is. But we're going to... We've got it now. We can try it, can't we, I suppose. Got 3 more packs, including this one left in this episode. 3 legendaries in the first chunk is not bad at all. I'm happy with that, actually. A golden legendary as well. Nothing special there really, is there? No. Pack number 38, I think this is. 1 more after this. I don't think we're going to quite top those back-to-back legendary packs, are we really? No, nothing great there. And the last pack of this episode. Can we finish it on a legendary? That would be the dream. Another legendary to finish off the episode. No, we got double rares though. It's not too bad. Double rares is better than nothing, I suppose. Mana bind. When opponent casts a spell, add a copy of it to your hand. So that's really good for the quest then. Choose a friendly minion, summon a 1/1 copy of it for a priest as well. That's pretty useful. Right, cool. We've got loads of those though. And there we go. That's going to be the end of this first pack opening. We're going to do another one in a few days' time with the other 39 packs. I didn't want to do them all in one go because it just overexcited me too much. We've got 3 legendaries though. We got one quest, the mage quest, and we got a warlock one and a paladin one. So once we've done the next pack opening, I'll look to try and create a deck using one of those, depending on what our quests are at the time. Of course, if you have enjoyed this episode of Hearthstone, then please do let me know. I know I've gone away from doing matches again and gone to pack openings, but I love pack openings. But we'll go back to some more matches after this one, and well, after the next one, of course, when we open these other 39 packs. And I hope to see you all there. I've been Shadow Gamer. Thank you very much for watching, and I'll see you very, very soon for some more Hearthstone. Bye. The one to do.